Hello there, an extra video. I still have the sty, but it's gradually going. It was all kind of up here and now it's there, and eventually it will disappear. So thank you for all the views, all the comments, and all the shorts. I really do appreciate you sharing your musical journeys with me. Today's video is a top 10 on some of my favorite live albums, and there will be a part 2 of that, and possibly a part 3 going into the future. So if your favorite CD is not in this one, might be in the next one or the one after that. And we'll have a few honourable mentions along the way. Up at number 10 is Queen Life Killers, the Japanese pressing. This is just awesome. Please just get this for your collection. It's more than just a listening experience. You time travel and you're at the concert. And I saw the band back in the day in 1986 on the kind of Magic Tour, and they put on a fantastic show. I saw them in Slane Castle in Ireland. That concert is on YouTube. Someone is holding a shoulder camera, and you're seeing it like that. The quality isn't very good, but it's up there. So this is number 10, and it's 1,000% of an album. So please get this for your CD collection. Up next, another band I saw live, Wishbone Ash, in my hometown of Waterford. 1997, saw them with Pat Kennedy in Garter Lane, and they put on an absolutely fantastic show. And Martin Turner and Andy Powell were both in Wishbone Ash at that particular concert, and they put on an absolutely fantastic show. And this is an absolutely fantastic CD to have again in your collection. And they kind of were one of the kind of originators, not the originators, but one of the originators of the twin lead guitar sounds, and they're just absolute masters of that. So another must-have for your CD collection. Up next, Johnny Cash, live at San Quentin, an absolutely cornerstone in recording history. I did see Johnny Cash live in Cork in Neptune Stadium, and he put on an absolutely fantastic show. And his wife was there, June Carter, and it was just a brilliant show. I saw him back in 1988, kind of 2 years after the Queen concert, and he played in my hometown as well with the Highwaymen, I think, in Waterford, and he also played Glastonbury. So check out his gigs on YouTube. Well worth tuning into. Up next is U2, Under a Blood Red Sky. I've seen U2 live about 4 or 5 times on the Unforgettable Fire Tour in 1985. I saw them on the Joshua Tree. I also saw them in the Auckland Baby, or no, the Zooropa Tour and the Rattle and Hum Tour. That's the times I saw them. And this is a fantastic mini album, and has all the classics from their kind of early albums. If you just like the early U2, this is a great album to get. Up next is another Irish band, Thin Lizzy, Live and Dangerous, and this is a fantastic album. Huey Lewis is on this album, by the way. He used to be the support act for Thin Lizzy, and he makes an appearance on this album. So if you don't want Huey Lewis in your collection, you might not want this, but this is an absolutely fantastic album anyway, regardless of Mr. Lewis. So I highly recommend this. Another 100% of an album, and well worth having it in your collection. I know there's a box set out at the moment, and it looks really nice, and I might invest in that in the near future. Up next is Rory Gallagher, the Irish Tour 1974. I only recently got this, and I'm only recently starting to listen to Rory Gallagher. So this is a fine album, and again a must-have for your collection. And it's just the CD sounds absolutely awesome, and I wouldn't mind picking up a Japanese pressing of this concert as well. Up next is, speaking of Japan, is Judas Priest, Unleashed in the East, and this is just absolutely fantastic. Just an amazing sound, and I know there's a bit of controversy about it, but the album itself, if you're just listening to, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. It's just absolutely amazing, and it's just as good as Queen Life Killers as well. So highly, highly rate this album. Up next is Deep Purple. Deep Purple, made in Japan. Absolutely fantastic. Again, all favorites here, so there's no kind of you're kind of spoiled for choice in this little selection, and I highly, highly rate this album. So again, I will be getting the Japanese pressing of this at some stage, and there's a few variations of this album. Let me know in the comments which variation of this album do you like the best, and which ones you have in your collection. I'd be curious to know about that. And up next is Dire Straits, Alchemy. I think this is one of the first albums on CD, and it's, I think it was Brothers in Arms was the first album on CD to sell over 1 million, and this was the first CD on to be put on a CD, album to be on CD, and it's sold by the Buckets Load. It's not a Fat Boy, and I'm going to keep calling them Fat Boys. It's two Slim Boys. Hold on. Nah, they're not coming out. Nah, they won't come out. Well, they're two individual cases there. I highly, highly recommend this album. If you don't have it in your collection, please, please do. And what is my favourite live concert is, of course, going to be Elvis. And this is live at Madison Square Garden back in 1972. I do believe Led Zeppelin were in the audience. I also believe David Bowie and George Harrison were all there at the same time. So that's kind of its own special thing. And I believe Elvis and Led Zeppelin got on very, very well, and they chatted for about 2 hours in the after party of the show as well. So check out all these CDs. They're all 100%. I'm going to give an honorary mention to Nathan Carter. Seen Nathan Carter live a few times in Weston and in Bristol. Met him at the afters, and very, very nice chap. He's from Liverpool, but he's bigger star in Ireland more so than in the UK. As I call him, he's one of England's best kept secrets and Ireland's #1 country star. Bring your partner or your mum to see Nathan Carter show, and they will be very pleased that you did so, and who knows, you might enjoy something new as well. So I highly rate this show. It is on YouTube. Check it out, and he's a very, very good entertainer and worth checking out and going along to see his live shows. So if you stuck out to the end of this video, like, thank you ever so much, and we will look forward to talking to you again in the next video.